Hi and welcome to another episode of Hereford FC here on Vanilla FM, and today we're going to take a look at what happened at the end of the 2037-2038 season. So as you can see from this screen, I pulled up the league table for that year. We finished first, champions, with 27 wins, 8 draws and 3 losses. So yeah, a pretty good points haul for us, really. And that means that we've got where are the rules? Actually, let's look at finances straight away. That means that we got in prize money for the Premiership, £38,500. That was a healthy amount of money. I'm not sure why it's done that. Oh, there we go. Yeah, 38,500. We didn't get to the end. So if you look at the schedule for last year, we lost against Arsenal in the quarterfinal by 1 goal. What else? We won the Carabao Cup against Man United. I don't think we got very far with the FA Cup, so that was it. So we got 3 trophies because we won the Shield last year. So competitions. So we won the Premier Division this year. We didn't win the FA Cup, we didn't get very far with that, but we did win the Carabao Cup, and I'm pretty sure we won the Community Shield as well somewhere. I don't know where that is listed, but it'll be in this list somewhere. Am I being blind? Where is the Community Shield? Oh, there we go. So I'm pretty sure we won 3 things, but I don't know where the other third thing is. But it's a bit of a shame it doesn't show you by. Maybe I'm looking at the wrong thing, but it doesn't show the trophies that you won in that year. Anyway, because the Community Shield is played in the previous year, that's why it says 2037. That makes sense. Okay. So we won the league. It was pretty boring actually, because we had so many wins. We won with like 3 or 4 games to go, so that's okay. You might notice that our chairman is favourite personnel. Why might that be? Why? Because we have a new stadium, nearly 33,000 capacity, all seater, with under soil heating, no roof. Top corporate facilities. We are in the process of updating our youth facilities finally. Been asking for this for a while, but we are finally doing it. It's going to be finished in about 2 months, at which point we'll be able to produce better youth players, which will be nice. It'll be complete, fully maxed out facilities. Our support base has changed a little bit, so we've lost a little bit of our, I think, let me just look at my notes. Yeah, we lost some core supporters, but we gained some fair weather supporters. We also made a massive hike on the number of social media followers. We had about 11 million last year. Now we have close to 20 million. We did really well on season tickets as well. There we go. Where is it? Income this season. So season tickets 27,500. So that's not quite double, but a lot more than last year. Obviously, we have a lot more capacity this year as well to have more season ticket holders. They've also doubled in price. Wow, that is a huge amount for a season ticket. 2.3. I'm pretty sure that is the most expensive in the whole league. if we go to season tickets, it doesn't say. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't say. We'd have to go through all of the clubs, which I'm pretty sure we can. So Man United is fairly cheap in comparison. Just gonna scroll through all of them. So far, most of them are below 1k. We're the only ones above. Gosh, we have very expensive tickets. I mean, Tottenham has average tickets that are quite expensive, as in like just single tickets. But we do have the most expensive tickets of all. Okay, wow, okay. Cool. Yeah, so we have a massive following now. We're raking in a lot of money from season tickets. What else can I tell you? Valentin Torres, our striker, did not win the goal scorer of the season. He was close though. Where is it? Top goal scorer for last year. 3rd place again. Missing out by 3 goals. So yeah, he's always been close, but he's never actually done it. I think he starts being on top, and then as the season goes, he kind of drifts a bit. I obviously won the Manager of the Year. We had one player in the Team of the Year as well. I'm not sure if that's here. Players Team of the Year. There is. Simon Tipple made the Players Team of the Year last year. He's our no-nonsense centre-back. We had an impressive haul of points last year. The other thing as well is Kenny Lawless. Where is he? Kenny Lawless won the World's Under-21s award. So he was the young player of the world last year, which is pretty good to see. And that was his last chance of doing that as well. Just trying to see, going through my notes, see if I can find any more useful notes. But I think that's it. So basically now we have a huge amount of money. I've already done most of the transfers that I'm going to do this year. I'm waiting for one more for this guy as a right defender. So I've only spent, a lot less than I've been spending in previous years. With some really good transfers there. Ignacio, we are going to have him later on next season. 27 years old, quite good. Gareth Jones, we had him before, and then I think, we had him before on loan, and then we bought him this season. Renato Martins, again, quite a young player from Argentina. And then another one from Brazil. An Argentinian, but from Brazil. Oh no, Boca. Boca's from Argentina. Okay, sorry, talking nonsense. A new goalkeeper. So I've done some changes, which I'll go through it in more detail. And let's do that now, why not? I normally do this once we finish the squad, but let's just get rid of this. There we go. So, starting with the goalkeepers, I sold Owen Goodman. He went on to Millwall for £12 million. He was bought for free, and he played really well for us with really good seasons both times. So I think he's deserved to be sold. To continue his career. He's quite old now, so I think he can continue his career doing well elsewhere. And in the meantime, we bought Mauricio Alarcon, who's a Nugen, and just a little plug here, if you want to help the channel out, you can go to Patreon and sponsor a Nugen. Talking about sponsored Nugens, let's check on Robip Zugaj. who's still in Paris Saint-Germain. Why would he ever leave? He's now over 100 million in value, and he had a pretty good season last year again. I think we have played against him a couple of times now, because we faced Paris Saint-Germain twice, 2 years in a row, for the Champions League. Diogo Zupel is our other goalkeeper. He's been with us a while. He didn't play as much last season, but he's very good. He's very, very good. On the right side of the fence, we might make a change here. I will keep Anthony as going forward. He's been with us a while, but I might end up selling David Alfonso. I think he would be a good sell. 5 million I bought him in. I can probably make double that at least, so that'll be good. On the left side we have Marco Ohana, who's been improving quite well. I know his rating doesn't show for it, but he has been improving a lot. He's our current captain, but I think I might make him vice captain or even not captain at all this year because we have better options. The other player for that position that we didn't manage to replace, and really we should be replacing at this point, but we didn't manage to replace, and probably won't replace now, is Matthew Anderson, who's been with us for a long time. In the centre of defence, for the centre-back position, we have Ferman Zubilaga and Nugent, who's been with us for ages, and also with us for ages, maybe the longest now, is Harry Velinov as well. So they won't be going anywhere. And then on the other side we got Simon Tipple, who I've spoken about already. He joined us a couple of seasons ago, well, last season really. And the other player, we sold Linda. He was our longest standing player at the club. He joined us when he was young, and we sold him for 14 million back to Leicester, so he's going to continue in the Premiership as an opponent. I think that was a very good sell, bearing in mind that, you know, he kind of reached his peak already, so he's not going to improve much more from here on. His mental abilities will still improve, but not much else. And the replacement is, where is it? Is it this guy? Yeah. Fernando Martin Ramos from Argentina, who I already showed came from River Plate. So that's the replacement there. So I think a very, very good swap of players there, because I got more money for Linden than I paid for Fernando, and Fernando's way better. So that's really good. Now in defense, the defensive midfield, I mean, we still have Bassey, but João Gomes has retired, so we didn't have anyone else to play with this guy on rotation. So Gareth Jones, we went and got him back. Even though his star rating isn't very good, excuse me, when he was with us before, he did a pretty decent job. There he is. And he's been playing just fine for Bristol City. So I think, because he's only 25, and this tends to be one of the more mature positions, so he's not even at his peak yet for this position, because this tends to be a position where we want players in their 30s, so I think he'll be quite good. Then in the midfield, we have one new player because Enzo Fernandez has retired, so we got Ignacio Dominguez, a new player on loan with a permanent deal already agreed. So he started off in Atletico Madrid, went to Arsenal, and he's been out on loan a couple of times. He's been doing well for himself, and I think he might do well for us. The other players in that position, Papa Camara, who's been with us the longest in that position, and then the two guys that we got last actually Luigi might have been with us as well for a while, yeah. And then last year we got this guy Antonio Pastore, who's very good, but he's been suffering from injuries a lot. So yeah, he's just had look, in 1 year he's had 4 weeks, 3 weeks, 3 days, 2 days, 3 weeks, 3 days. Lots and lots of injuries here and there. So he's not been playing that much. Actually, saying that, he got 25 appearances last year as opposed to Papa Kamara had 30 and Dominguez 24. He's more of a backup anyway, so okay. And then in attack, nothing's changed. So we still have Alejandro Lorenzo on the right side. He's starting to get decline a little bit, maybe, I would say. But yeah, he's definitely reached his peak now, so maybe on the lookout next year for someone else. But he's still very good, I would say. Ben Hames, suffering from an injury at the moment. But yeah, he's also in that level. Kenny Lawless has got a lot more to give us yet. 21 years old, and he's only going to get better. So I'm very, very happy that his contract has got 2 more years on it, at least. Julio Aguilar is sort of like the backup. He's young, so that means he can still improve, but he's obviously, as you can see, nowhere near the level of the others. Having said that, he's put in a good showing for himself. Last season being his best season, 7 goals and 7 assists, so not bad. Valentin Torres is a star player, really. As far as strikers, he's been doing all the heavy lifting for us at the top. And then our token player from our academy, Oktay, striker, and last year he scored 4 goals for us with 3 assists. So managed to keep him this time. He's got a contract that runs for a couple of years, so no one's going to poach him like Gordon Joseph. Do you remember Gordon Joseph? He decided to leave last season, haven't played for us a full season, and then he went and played for Rangers under 21, which makes no sense because he was playing for us consistently as a striker. But oh well, I hope you're enjoying playing in the reserves team in Scotland. Right, so I haven't finished yet because I still have this guy to come over to our club. So he will replace David Alfonso. I think they're from the same country, Geronimo, from Colombia. Oh no, Alfonso is from Venezuela, I think. Yeah, there you go. Very similar flags, but not quite. Yeah, so we'll do that. I also need to finish my staff. I have not done everything yet. I think I've done most of the non-coaching staff. Still have some scouts to do. And then I'll do the coaches at the end. As far as scouting, let's look at the coverage. I'll have to go through this. Yeah, I'll have to go through this. See if I need any more scouts, because I might not need any more scouts. Looks like we've got good coverage. We need someone for North Europe. But other than that, everything else seems to be covered. So I'll go through all of these. That's wrong. That's wrong. Okay. Doesn't seem to remember it. Northern Europe. Yeah. Some of these things are wrong. I'm not sure why it glitches like this. But let's see if there seems some sort of bug that stacks. I just want one assignment per area. So I'll have to go through this and check out everything again. And then after that, see if I need any more scouts. I'm in 2 minds about hiring more and having extra scouts so they can do competitions and things like that. But yeah, so I'll decide on that. So yeah, so this episode was just to kind of catch up with the end of the season because it was a bit of a boring end, so I kind of just wanted to compile everything and give you a heads up into how the team will change for this year. But the main news is we are in very healthy financial position, because I reckon we'll probably spend something like maybe like 18 million in total, not even that. bringing in the last few faces into the club, and then everything else will just be sat in the bank. So we'll have something like 25 million or something like that left to use throughout the season, which I won't really be using. It's more like for wages and stuff. So hopefully we'll stay positive throughout the entire season, rather than having dipping into the negative like we did last season. And also bearing in mind that we will have way more gates receipts this year because our stadium is so much bigger. So that's something else that will help us to keep afloat. I'm quite excited to see this youth facilities finish. So we'll do that. Okay, then I'll leave you there. It was more of a catch up really than trying to show you anything. I'm going to finish the stuff, and once I've done that, I'll jump into this match for the Community Shield with Brenton, and then I'll catch up with you probably around this. Let's have a look. Wrong season. I'll catch up with you probably around here. Aston Villa game, maybe. So we'll see you then. Take care. Bye bye.